Sir, here in this particular module, I am going to explain the part of the chapter population growth. The subtopics I am going to explain are population growth, process of population change, and factors affecting the size of a population. So let us go with population growth. Growth of population refers to the change in the numbers of inhabitants of a country or a territory during a specific period of time, that is, during the last 10 years. In a decade, how the number of inhabitants have changed in a particular region, in a territory, is calculated every 10 years, that is, census. India's population has been steadily increasing. Slowly, gradually, it has been increasing. That is from 361 million in 1951 to 1028 million in 2001. So every decade, millions of inhabitants has been increasing in a particular region. In a whole of India, the number of population has been steadily increasing. It is essential, it is very essential to realize that India has a very large population. It's the second largest populated country in the world. India may take over China in 2045. China is the first, the largest, most populated country in the world. By 2045, India will take over and India will become the most populated country in the world. Next, process of population change. How population change in a particular region or in a whole country. In a population, some people are born, some die, some migrate internally or internationally. People are born every day. Even people are dying every day, and there is a movement, migration of people, internally and internationally. That also changes in the number of population in a region. These three processes are known as birth rate, death rate, and migration respectively. So what is birth rate? Birth rate is the number of live birth per 1,000 persons in a year. And that is the way it is counted, per 1,000 persons. Death rate is the number of deaths per 1,000 persons in a year. So both birth rate and death rate are counted per 1,000 person in a year. So how many are born and how many are dead? That also depends on this population change. And what is migration? Migration is the movement of people across regions and territories. It can be internal as well as international. Within the country, state to state, people may move so that the particular region, the number of inhabitants increases or decreases, even internationally in foreign country or within India. Next, factors affecting the size of population. What are the other factors that affect the size of the population in a region? Why it increases or decreases? Populations grow through birth and immigrations, that we saw in the previous slide, and declines through death and immigration also. Yes, by birth it increases, even by migration it increases. It also decreases by death. When more people are dead, less people are born, it decreases. And because of the immigration, people movement from country to country, state to state, it increases or decreases in a particular region. Internal migration influences the distribution of population within the nation. Internally, if people are moving from one state to other, migrating, it changes the distribution of population in a particular region. In a particular region, a lakh per square people reside. If migration takes place, that may increase per square kilometer or decrease. It depends on where the people are moving from to where. In India, most migrations have been from rural to urban areas, from villages to the cities. People move from villages to city for better facility, better job opportunity because of the pull factors in rural areas. Sorry, push factors in rural areas. As from rural, there is a push factor, means something that pulls from city side. Yes, it attracts them. So people move from rural area to urban areas. These are adverse condition of poverty. Because of poverty in the rural area, they want to go for a better job opportunity, and because they are unemployed in the rural areas, and the pull of the city is pulling them, attracting them, and the rural area is pushing them go to cities. In terms of increased unemployment opportunities and better living condition in the cities, so city pulls them and rural area push them. That is what the push factors and pull factors. The urban population has increased from 17.29% of the total population in 1951 to 31.80 in 2011. So, because of this push and pull factor, the population distribution has been increasing in urban areas. There has been a significant increase in the number of million plus cities from 35 to 53 in just one decade, that is 2001 to 2011. That means still now it has increased so many number of cities, million plus cities, and people have been moving from villages to urban areas to the cities because of all better living conditions. Yes, for now, India is going to build 100 smart cities that will have again much more push and pull factors for the movement of the population. People will migrate from rural to urban areas. That will really change the size of the population or the distribution of the population in the country. Thank you this much. If you have any doubt, you can clarify in the class. Thank you.